Nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs. Nothing but them blacks, the A. With a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like Mushu. Love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they trying to me. That's the wrong way.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Sharp, 17. Set.
Mason motioning over.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On the double.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
22 needle. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one complete to Moore. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Check, huh?
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Young. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A first down on a gain of 11.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
Powering forward. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
You are X. Hey, hey.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Ready, set.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have a Jets first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Let's go.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Set, cut. Ultra. Go ultra. Cut, cut.
They'll run. It's Hall. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Moore going in motion. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So back up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Black.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this.
On the set.
3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Moore going in motion.
Yellow. Red. Cycle. Smash. Red. Set. Cut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Jets. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alpha, Alpha, sit hard.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Achane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ozzie, check out. Hey, Ozzie, check out.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Quick, yellow. Set, ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Come on, set.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
10 cycles. Cut.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Claude Ray. Ready.
Throwing is Young. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Ready. Shoot, yellow. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Young. To the right side. Heads made by McLaurin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Young. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Down inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. Now for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Hi there. Sit up.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Middle. You at X. Sit on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Report. You.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson up top again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Again, it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He'll be wrapped up there, down at the 3-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a run going left, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Young. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Let's go now.
Young to throw on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down is Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Young. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
52 blaster. Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
On the ready. Set, ready. Cut, cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
2nd and 11.
Come on, set. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young on target. Got it to McLaurin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Set, cut.
From the gun here on 3rd down. It's Young in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, up. 13, 13.
Tight end going in motion here.
Sit up.
Play action now. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On the carry, here's Achane. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
You. 180. One shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
They'll run with Achane. Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Dolphins have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Striker. 3-3. Ready.
Mason motioning over. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
First down,
Ready.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A 2nd down throw for Young. That one late over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
No, we change it. We change it.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half? And
oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 35-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just past the 30.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Second and 7. The tight end going in motion to the left.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Mason motioning over. He'll try to run for it with Hall. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, Young. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Young. Now he's free at the 35. 15 yards through the air, and the Jets have a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
Throwing is Young. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Young to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Here we go. Here we go.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw is Young. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. I mean, you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Down.
Now Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Right, 97.
They give to Hall. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Young. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Set, ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Oh, no, he missed it. And a chip shot, but it's no good. And they are unable to push themselves out in front. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, hey.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Shut up.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. A 1st down throw for Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now H.A. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Jackson looking to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Green jack. Blue striker.
Steal. Black. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He runs with it. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On target. Got it to McLaurin.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Ready. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this out to his running back. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play.
Ready.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. To throw is Young. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
17.
Back to throw, Young. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here comes 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Hey, red. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Black, red. Set.
Here's Young. He'll get this into the hands of his running back.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the set.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
Cut.
Now Young. Got his man at the 6. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Ready, break. Smash. 22 needle. Ready.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
What are you? Hey. Yo.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
One last shot now for Jackson. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from South Florida.
Like damn, why I get a like yarn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting.